fellas, just wanted to let you, my subscribers, know that I'm not dead. Oh, wrong way, zoom out, Dan, thank you. As you can clearly see, I have my mail posters and whatnot setting up, but I just wanted to let you guys know I am starting a personal blog, and the personal blog is going to be a picture and text tutorial, so people can play along on my next project. My next project is going to be a, I wouldn't say it's going to be a small project, it's not going to be quite a large project, it's actually going to be a Borg cube. It's going to be on the same scale as the 1537 Reliant and Enterprise. It's going to be lit up, it's going to be soundboarded, it's going to be everything, it's going to be a prototype. And if the prototype turns out to be good enough for what I want, I already have someone lined up and they want one themselves. So fingers crossed. I'm not going to say who it is yet because we've still got to talk turkey and finalise and stuff like that. But it will be a base prototype, and if it turns out that everybody wants, well, if more than one person wants one, I could probably lower the cost of it. But as it is right now, the Borg cube will measure 24 inches by 24 inches by 24 inches. So let me just grab this. It will be that long, that big, and that in depth. So it will be a rather large Borg cube. It will have its own audio track where you press a button and it will say typical, you know, we are the Borg, you'll be assimilated, you know. And I'm trying to find a company that will sell me green laser pointed diodes. Simply because I was also going to set it up so that it would fire a green laser at, you know, just out the model across the floor or whatever, you know, just stuff like that. That's in the design step phase right now. I haven't got time just yet to build a practical model, but I've also got to get the materials list together. For it to be 24 by 24 by 24, it's gonna need, I'm gonna need 2 6-foot pink sheets minimum, the 1/2 inch stuff. So I've got to grab that. It will be lit up with LEDs, it will be lit up, we have a 555 and a 556 dual timer set up in it. It'll have 2 in there for the lights and things like that, and the sounds. And yeah, I've got one of the audio track lasers that I got now. I'm working on the second one right now, which is that weird roaring noise that you heard when you saw a Borg cube flying through space. It'll be that noise. And I've also got to be I'm going to be building a custom base for it. So I'm not finished on the electrical schematics for the Enterprise refit or the Miranda class yet. I'm hoping to start doing all 3 of the project builds back to back to back. The reason being is I'm also live streaming now 5 days a week, which means I only get the weekends. And this weekend I've already got set aside because I reached the 21 viewer mark, or the 20 viewer mark on Twitch TV. And so me and Ren Zero are going to be doing a biplane versus bombers War Thunder event, where people in my live stream can jump in and into the private room and try to shoot down me and Ren Zero while we're in our bombers. It'll be fun, and the only thing we're allowed to take is bombers. So no fighters, no fighter bombers, just bombers. Period bombers. They have to be period bombers. Ren has said he's probably going to take his B-25s. I will be taking my British Wellingtons, Beauforts, that sort of thing. So my fighters will be easy to shoot down, mostly because some of my live streamers are still like rank 2, rank 3. They're still learning. And Ren is the one that has expressed an interest in this model kit. But we're going to talk turkey and hash out everything. And if it is going to get done, I may have the finances left over through its construction and sale and whatnot that I may drive to California and hand deliver it to Ren. So because I really don't trust the US Postal Service, to tell you the truth, I really don't. A 24 inch by 24 inch by 24 inch model with packing peanuts and whatnot is going to set back about $80 to $100. just for overnight shipping in UPS. So yeah, it's not nice. But that's where we're at right now with the projects that I got listed in mind. I'm also going to be doing a series on airbrushing and converting your paints to airbrushing. I promised you guys I'd be doing that, and I will be doing that, and I'll be doing those videos in tandem with the Borg Cube, because I will be airbrushing the Borg Cube and the Enterprise and the Reliant and the Katenga and a few others. Once that's done, if you guys are interested, like I said, I'm gonna read the blog first, okay? The blog won't be up until I upload the very first video. This is not the very first video. This is just a channel update for you guys, so you know what's going on. Don't forget, if you're interested in War Thunder or World of Tanks, there are videos of me playing the game and my live streaming, things like that you can find on Twitch TV, or you can find it on the Deceptive Cobras channel on YouTube. I'm also on Twitter under Deceptive Cobras. I'm also on Facebook under Deceptive Cobras, and I'm like everywhere right now. I've got so many things that it's making my brain melt, and I just recently got over a really strong bout of stomach flu, and I think last time I weighed myself, I had lost like 8 pounds. It was that bad. So I'm trying to get some fluids in me, trying to get my energy up, and I will be rendering and editing this video for it to be uploaded today, so that you guys can check it out. And as always, I say it and I say it again: peace and love and respect. Take care. See you all on the battlefield, and watch your six. Now I will be getting instructions first. How you doing, guys? Getting the turret last. Hi, Mal. Where do I go to begin? Focus, you silly thing. Focus. Hit points. Focus. Get you starting on the M103 track. Focus. Well, there we go. I can't get the turret without getting the tracks. Why isn't it? There we go. Now it's focusing. So the tracks are gonna have to. Let me just turn me down for a second, and then I'll worry about. Vain of me, I know. Mal, why are you looking? Oh no, that's zooming in, zoom out. Zoom out. There we go. Hi guys. Vloggity channel here, just doing an update for you guys. I am in the process of doing a little bit of airbrushing. Dun dun dun. On the Klingon, as you guys can see. Sorry about the overhead lighting. Doing some phaser burn marks here, a few here, a few up here. I've added silver accent detail pieces that came with the kit. Still missing the parts that go there, so I'm going to have to fabricate those, probably out of plasticard or something. And doing some phaser burn marks on the body, here, there. Did one on around the torpedo launcher, as you can see. And that's where we're at on the Katenga. And plenty of craft supplies here. Got a project in mind. Practicing some airbrushing, ignore this. And here I'm at with the Land Raider for my Dark Angels. She's not fully complete yet. I did have a Space Marine that kind of just disappeared on me. Damn you. And as you can see, some of my Imperial Guard tanks. Dun, 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 in all their Imperial Guardy glory. Got some Imperial Guardsmen up here that I'm doing. It's the crew. That's one of the crew commanders for, I believe that's my Panther crew commander. Is it my Panther crew commander? Yeah, he's my Panther crew commander. There he is. Hey. Dun, 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 in the tank. Just put him back on his paint stand. And that's what I've been doing, guys. Oh, and base building as well, as you can see. Of course. Thinner for my airbrush paints. And this is the Walker for the snow. Snow's now all finished. Let me get under a bit of decent light where you can see it. Zoom in a touch. Freehanding it today, no tripod, as you can see. And we'll just do the George Lucas, you know. It's the snow on the legs. See, here's my Walker for my. It's a tabletop centerpiece sort of thing. Hi guys. Just wanted to let you guys know I am live streaming mostly now on 4 or 5 days a week now. Yesterday I had to cut my live stream short because I had an allergy attack. couldn't think. My eyes were itching like crazy, sniffles, running. You know, I mean, I had snot coming down my face. Looked like someone punched me in the face, and yeah, so kind of out doing that right now, guys. And of course, sadly, the whole Xbox One, not Xbox One, sorry, the water tanks, get out of that. The channel update and stuff like that. I'm also going to be getting ready to do some t-shirt swag designs, and I'll be doing a video on that. I'll be doing a video on that for t-shirt poster designs, things like that. Then setting up the shop on the website. I'm also going to be doing the same for the Deceptive Cobras channel. That channel is actually starting to take off now. Thank you guys for all the love and support you guys are giving me. Yesterday I was live streaming with our Ren Zero, good old Ren, and someone asked me about setting up a PayPal page so they can donate, and so I'm in the process of doing that right now, and jumping through all their hoops. But yeah, gotta love all that crap. That's what I'm doing right now. Modeling wise, I'm still airbrushing, I'm still doing some things every now and then. I do plan on still doing a how to thin your paints, acrylic paints tutorial for those who don't know how, or don't have the money to spend $8, $9, $10 a bottle for airbrush paints, when you can just buy a $1 bottle of apple barrel and a great big jug of Windex window cleaner and make your own. It's not like I'm going to be ignoring the Mal channel. I'm not. At least I hope you guys think I'm not. It's just I am incredibly torn and focused everywhere right now. I am still under the weather. Still got a stomach issue that the doctors are still waiting on some test results from. So yeah, when it rains it pours, as they say. And on the modelling front, I decided to stop going to my local hobby store. Mostly because I sat down and had a one-to-one with the store owner, and he told me that he doesn't think that the Games Workshop stuff's going to take off, so he's starting to phase it out slowly, unfortunately. So kind of sucks. So I decided to cut my losses, and because the cost of petrol right now is just ridiculous. So I just went, you know, jog on, and so yeah, I'll be probably doing some battle reports from my living room, like the very first ever video I did, and that's way back in the day. Thank you to all the new subscribers. No, my channel is not dead. It's a vloggity channel. Today's Saturday, and I often only usually get to do 1 or 2 videos on Saturdays, and usually upload them on a Wednesday. Well, now I can on the Wednesday, because Wednesday used to be my gaming night, and that gaming night's been phased out, so to say. So I'm going to be doing that. Be doing a little bit more up-to-date videos on that. Did the snow-based videos, they're now uploaded, and I'll be doing some more weathering videos on how to weather your tanks and stuff and whatnot. But my gaming channel and my live streaming channel is actually starting to take off like crazy, and I mean like wicked crazy. I'm getting people sending me their replay files, and I'm recording those and commenting on those, and yeah, so I'm like all over the place right now. So I'm going to try and streamline it and focus it and stuff. I really don't want to cut down my live streaming days, simply because I'm still trying to get my viewer base. And again, some people keep saying, why don't you do League of Legends, why don't you do Dota 2, why don't you do games that StarCraft 2, for example, Minecraft. And I'm like, well, one, I don't play Minecraft. I really just can't get into Minecraft. Can't get into it, don't want to get into it. League of Legends, yes, I do play League of Legends. I do have a League of Legends account, and yes, it is called Malavictus on League of Legends. But I'm only level 10, and most people want to see level 20 pro players, and I'm not a pro player. I am nowhere near a pro player. I do know a few pro players, and they said that they're going to sit down and do an interview with me and help me become a pro sort of thing, and that will be uploaded on the Deceptive Cobras channel, along with some retro gameplay playback of some Super Nintendo games and throwback. I'm going to do a throwback to the 90s, so expect some PlayStation 1 and various other games and stuff. I am still in the middle of doing other projects. We've got a board cube project that I'm doing for myself. That's coming slowly, bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. I am waiting on getting some building materials together first before I start constructing it. So still it's in the blueprints phase, where I am just taking A4, A5 sheets of paper and just drawing it out where I want it, how I want it to look, etc, etc. So working on the components. Dun, dun, dun. Working on the electronics for it, so it's got the sights, it's got the sounds and everything, so you press a button and it does the whole "we are the Borg, resistance is futile" sort of thing. And still working on the lighting setup, so as you can see, yes, the wife's jet is still blinking. It's been blinking now for months with no issues, as you can see. Set up with a 555 timer chip, and as you can see, yes, I've got a couple of Matchbox cars there, but that's what that's set up. And I do have the Reliant that's going to be the same. It's going to be lit up and stuff. If you actually look, dun dun dun, what is that, Mal? Well, could that be an Enterprise? It sure is. Yes, I do have a Revel. Revel, not the Revel of Germany, but just the basic Revel Enterprise. Yes, I do have conning lights already inside it, as you can see in the tail and things like that. I do have the lights set up in the saucer section. There's the wiring, as you can see, it's the spaghetti wires. I'm also in the middle of doing this is a lighting setup for the deflector dish, so that the deflector dish lights up just nicely. I just have to get the resin aftermarket deflector dish kit and a few other things like that. Again, another project that's on my bench that I really do need to start getting back into work on, which I'll probably start doing on the weekends again, along with my Reliant. My Reliant, she is an older mold of the Reliant. She is at the construction step, as you can see. It's mostly painter's tape holding it together, as you can see. Got it set up how I'm going to do the electronics, the lighting. As you can see, holes have been drilled, as you can see, for the torpedo setup. I saw one on Steve Neal's garage that I'm thinking about getting, or making one of my own. There's the warp nacelles for her. Again, she's going to get the aftermarket kit where the warp nacelles glow. I've got to talk to Model Man Tom about getting some strip LED lighting for both the Enterprise and for the Reliant. Then once they're done, the Borg cube will be okay, put it like this: the Miranda class, she's going to sit here. The Enterprise, she's going to sit here. The jet, when she's finished, is going to go into the living room. It's the wife's jet, it belongs to her. The Katenga, once the Katenga is done, the Katenga is going to be on the base and handed to its owner. This is actually a commission for someone, so I still got to finish off and add some of the metal burn marks and stuff, and finish off the burn damages. Once the Katenga is done, I will be starting on doing a video blog series on the Borg cube, starting with the blueprints stage, where I start off with blueprints. Then going on into the build material list, the list of materials that will be required, the cost of it, etc, 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 etc. Then I've got to catalog the hours on how long it's going to take me to build the prototype. Once the prototype is built, I will then be setting up a video sequence using some programs and green screen and stuff like that, where the Borg cube will be in a battle firefight with said Miranda, said Enterprise, and said Katenga. I'll be doing somewhat of a Wolf 359 sort of thing. And I'm going to flip this back up. And so that's where I'm at right now, workshop wise. Once that's done and the Borg cube is finished and complete, it's a prototype, which means I'll be using it to make certain molds. Once I've got those molds made, another YouTuber, Ren Zero, he has expressed interest in wanting one of the Borg cubes, and so we're just hashing out cost, etc, 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 etc. And on the health front, don't worry about me. I'm good, guys. Again, I'm mostly stay at home taking care of the wife and her spine and stuff like that, with her spine injury and stuff like that. And so that's why I'm doing the live streaming. I might as well do something to get some money rolling in, and my live streaming is strictly donation. I do not specifically ask people $4.99 to talk in my chat room, etc, 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 etc. I don't do that. What I do is I work on a donations basis. If you wish to donate in-game gold for like World of Tanks, War Thunder, that's fine. I'll give you the information it's needed and you can just gift it to me. If you wish to donate money, again, I'm trying to work out a PayPal where you can just, you know, click donate via PayPal, which is extremely grateful. My wife and I have just lost our health insurance, so all my wife's physical therapy and stuff we're paying out of pocket, and it's not cheap, to the point where the physical therapist is starting to cut back on his hours. And so yeah, play the world's smallest fiddle, Dan, and that's where we're at right now with that. But once these projects are up and done and my board cube is built, if it does start taking off, I will take commissions on the board cube, but I won't only do a maximum of 20 of them. I won't do any more than that, simply because I want to keep them in as a rarity. I wish Steve Neal all the best with his new project that he's got going on with his Steve Neal Garage. And as always, guys, peace and love, and take care, and I'll see you all on the far side. I'm actually ending the video soon. Take care. Love you all. Peace and love, guys. Peace and love. Take care. Bye bye.